My name is Nina Talley, and I'm the Director of Career Services, and I'm here to welcome you to week 3 of the Strengths-Based Internship Program. This short video is just to describe our approach for week 3. But before we get started, I just wanted to make a note about my new email address. My new email address is nina.l.talley@wilmington.edu. Please make note of it. If you use my old email address, it will route you to my new address, but I can't tell you how long that'll be. So just please make note of it. In week 2, we began our journey of self-discovery with some core assessments. The first assessment we looked at was the Myers-Briggs assessment that help you to look in categories to see where you fit in according to that assessment. Then we took our second assessment, the StrengthsFinders assessment, which gave you your top 5 strengths, your top 5 personality strengths. Please keep in mind that that StrengthsFinder assessment is very important because we will be curtailing all of our assignments that we're going to do in this course around the StrengthsFinders assessment and your top 5 strengths. We also, last but not least, we did the quick emotional intelligence assessment, and that is to give you primarily an assessment in 2 areas: how well you are in your self-awareness, and how are you in relationship building. Employers use this vastly in all different areas in an organization. They use it in the hiring process for interviews and assessments before you come aboard. And then when you come aboard, they use it in your performance evaluations as well. And they're looking for people with strong emotional intelligence to promote and to help them build organizations. So emotional intelligence is very important. So those 3 key assessments we did last week. Well, this week, in week 3, we're going to complete our initial self-discovery of our core content by examining 2 last assessments. And this one of the assessments will be your career interest survey, and to write a compelling career vision. What you see yourself doing in your career, and what would that be? This week, you're going to complete a career interest survey, write a career vision statement, conduct an online market research for your chosen career paths, and you're going to complete a career discovery research paper of your findings. This week is going to be not a challenging week, but it's going to be a week of really going through and looking at some possibilities for your career. So I'd like for you to spend some time, some critical time with yourself as you explore your pathways. So our first thing is that we're going to review, do an interest, O-Net interest profile video. And I'm going to pause the video quickly and show you what that is on O-Net. What you see on my screen now is the O-Net Interest Profiler. This assessment is going to give you some areas, descriptive areas of where your career interests may lie. I have provided the link for you on the Blackboard page for you. There is also a tutorial that helps you to go through it, so you can watch the video and then proceed on to take this interest profiler. After watching the O-Net Career Interest Profiler video and completing that exercise, you're going to post your assignment right on Blackboard, and a link is provided for you. Next, you're going to look at the sheet that I'm giving you in front of you now is the
assessment analysis sheet. Please note that at the top is where you would put your Myers-Briggs code at. The next area you will put your top 5 strengths from when you've done your or completed your Strength Finders assessment. The next is when you're finished with your O-Net career interest profile, then this is where you're going to place your score at, as well as placing your score on Blackboard. There's a link provided for you there as well. And then your career vision is listed at the bottom. In your career vision, what you will be doing is completing a Word document of no more than 2 to 4 sentences of where you see yourself in your career. An assignment link is also provided for you so that you can complete those 2 to 4 sentences and submit them right on Blackboard. Your main assignment for this week, which constitutes 50 points for you, is your career discovery research paper. Now, please keep in mind, you cannot write your paper until you've completed the steps that I've mentioned prior that's listed on Blackboard for you in completing the task. Also, attached on Blackboard is the outline that you're seeing now is on Blackboard for your convenience as well. What this paper is going to consist of is that you're going to go on O-Net and look at sample, you're going to select 3 careers that most interest you, that you want to investigate based on your assessments that you've done. You might find that the 3 career paths might be interrelated. For example, they might be all in one field, or they can be connected, but they're different fields within your major. First thing that you're going to do is you're going to create a table in Microsoft Word that records the following information for 3 of the areas. You're going to write out what is entailed in this type of work, what type of education is required, the skills, abilities, average salary, where do people tend to work at, and what is your one major professional association affiliated with this field. All of these items can be found on the O-Net. And you have a video that states on Blackboard O-Net instructions. After I review this paper with you, I will go on O-Net so that you can see what I am talking about as far as your 3 possible career alternatives for you. The second part of this paper is that you're going to identify a current job for each one of the 3 professions that you have selected. You can find these sample jobs on Indeed.com, you can go on LinkedIn, or you can go on WholeLink or CareerBuilders or Monster.com to find 3 positions that match what you want to do and what you have outlined in your search. These will be actual jobs that I'm looking for here. The third part of your paper is that you're going just to write a brief scenario, no more than 500 or 1,000 words, that says, number 1, ranking the 3 professional interests in order. The second one, you're going to discover about what did you discover about those 3 professional interests that you selected. And the third one is what are some of the challenges you discovered about each selected professional interest. Once your paper is written, then it will be submitted on Blackboard. On the second part of your instructions, you will see a career research paper rubric, and it will tell you how the assignment will be broken out in points and expectations for each section. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call or email me on this. This is O-Net Online, and the link is provided for you on Blackboard. But what you would do if you had 3 interests in mind, say I wanted to be a training and development specialist. So if I typed in training and development specialist, put it in the box at the top, I would see all of these possible career possibilities. If that's what I really wanted to do, then I would select in this venue 3 possible areas that I would not mind going into with my career. So here we see training and development specialist. If you see a yellow moon by it, that means it's a bright outlook, that there is a demand for that occupation. If you see a green leaf by it, it means that it's a green industry as well. So I'm going to click on training and development specialist. When I do that, you're going to love this. It will show you, for a training and development specialist, everything you wanted to know what that job entails. It will tell you the tasks, the technology, the knowledge, the skills, abilities, work activities, context. It'll even talk about the education that's needed for it. And it'll also give you your interests. So when you took the O-Net Interest Profiler, it'll tell you the areas that this occupation really focuses on. And then it'll also give you some related occupations, and this is really cool as well. It'll give you the salary for that particular occupation by state and national levels. So here it tells you what the annual salary will be, and it'll also tell you if there's a demand for that occupation coming. So these are just a little bit of the glimpses of some of the things you'll be doing this week in your assignments. Again, this is going to be a week where you're going to really focus on you and career discovery. So enjoy, and I look to hear from you and to see your work. Thank you.